Yo, what's up YouTube? Welcome back, guys. I know it has been a while since I posted a video here, mainly due to moving and life, and I've had a lot of stuff going on. I'm gonna post a video sometime in the near future just to kind of give you guys an update about where my life is now, what I'm doing, and expect a lot more videos here on the channel. I want to move away from posting a lot of the highlight videos and clips and stream stuff. I want to make sure that I'm bringing high quality, unique content to YouTube from here on out. Okay. Before I get into this video, I just want to say thank you to everybody who's continued to support. We've now been on Twitch for an entire year, which is actually insane. If you asked me 2 years ago if I would ever go back to Twitch, I would have told you no. And to think that we've already been here for a year now, and we've been partnered for that entire time, it's incredible. So thank you to everybody who's continued to support. I have the DJI Mavic 2 Pro drone that I'm going to be unboxing for you guys today, and a little bit of bonus as well. So right here, guys, I've been playing with the idea for a while about getting a drone. Like I said, I want to start doing more stuff here on YouTube that's going to be high quality. That starts with making sure that we have the equipment that makes it possible to do that type of stuff. I'm so excited. I've actually had this thing for about 24 hours now, and I was waiting to do this unboxing video before I opened it. So it's still completely sealed. We're going to pop it open. We're going to take a look at it. And I'm going to tell you guys, you know, some of the things about this drone specifically as to why I grabbed it. And yeah, we're just going to get into it. And then at the end, I'll show you some shots and everything that I was able to take with this. And you guys can, you know, think about getting a drone yourself. All right. So real quick, let's get into it. All right, so the first thing that I do want to point out, and I've said this in previous unboxing videos that I do, is like the packaging is a big thing for me. Not so much that I like to keep the boxes and I want it to be this like incredible packaging. Oftentimes you can tell the quality of a product before you ever even open it based off of how they package it, right? If it's cheap, it feels flimsy, or they don't put a lot of work into it, then it kind of starts out with like a red flag for me. All right, so we've got the Mavic 2 Pro. All right, it's got a 1-inch sensor, which we'll get into in just a moment. You know, depending on the size of the sensor is going to dictate the quality of the photos you're gonna be able to take with the drone. To my understanding, most of the drones that are out there, you know, that's going to be where your bottleneck is how good of a camera can you get on the drone without it being too heavy or too bulky, right? Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the stats of this guy. Okay, it does 4K video at 30 FPS. It does 1080 HD at 120, and I believe there's something like a 2.5K resolution at like 60 FPS. For me, mainly it's either going to be the 4K or the 1080p, but you know, for other people that might be a little bit different. We've got a 31-minute flight time. I did pick up some extras for this guy. I wanted to go all out if I was going to be picking up the drone, and so I think we can get a little bit more flight time out of it, but we'll get to that in a little bit. Let's open this guy up so I can show you guys what we're working with. Okay, the box is pretty basic box, nothing special, but what I care about is how it's going to look when I open it. For the price that I paid for this, which we'll get to in a minute, it better look very professional, clean. I want it to kind of wow me when I open the box, right? That's a big thing for me. Some people don't care about that as much, but ooh, almost opened this guy upside down. Oh, it's not clear. It was not clear. Ooh. All right, guys, here we go. Check it out. So right when you open up the box, we've got the remote right here. This thing feels sturdy. It's solid. It looks good. Let's check it out real quick. It folds in, opens up pretty nice here. Kind of has like an old like NES controller feel. Like that's honestly how it feels. It's pretty solid. It looks clean. This thing is pretty cool. Okay, so we're gonna keep going here. Because of this drone specifically, there's certain, depending on your state and everything, you're gonna have to register your drone. I'll be doing right after this video. Man, this thing looks insane, you guys. Check it out. So we should be able to get a focus here. Hello, there we go. Look, check this out. Spin it around for you guys a little bit so you guys can get a good look at it. feel like I'm building like Legos or something. All right, guys, we're back. It wasn't too bad. There were definitely a lot of steps, and being the first time I've ever purchased a drone, I wanted to make sure that I was going through each step, making sure I did everything correctly. But we got it all set up here. Before I ever bought my first actual camera, a drone kind of seemed like something I was never really interested in getting. And then I got my first real camera for streaming. I use it for photography as well a little bit. As you start to use it and learn a little bit more, you're like, man, this stuff is really cool. And you start learning about video editing and all these like different shots that you can get with a drone that just are not possible any other way. I started thinking about all the things that would be really neat to do with the drone at like conventions like PAX and E3 and all these other things that you can do. It was like one of those things. Once I decided I kind of wanted it, I like couldn't get it off my mind. I've been talking about it on stream for weeks. I'm super excited to have it. So now I've got the battery charging, the remote control is charging. Okay, so if you're watching this video, it's probably because you saw a DJI Mavic Pro 2 unboxing and you were wondering, is this the drone I should buy? And I want to start out by saying that I do not consider myself a videographer or a photographer or a photography professional or specialist by any means. I've been teaching myself and learning a lot over the last like year or so, year and a half. I decided to purchase this drone because I wanted it. It's one of those things that I had been thinking about it for a while, and I just kind of got to this point where I couldn't stop thinking about it. I've been talking about it on stream for weeks now, and I pulled the trigger on it because I wanted it. Some people are going to say, you know, for your first drone, you shouldn't have bought that nice of a drone. That's the best part about being an adult, is I get to decide what I want to do with my own money, and this is what I wanted. A good friend of mine who is very, very well knowledgeable in cameras and photography and everything, he said this was a good one. I'd rather spend a little bit more money once and have a product that's going to last me for a long time than to spend half as much and then need to spend more money later to either fix it or get a new one. Let's talk about like specifics. Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about the specifics. All right, guys, I spent $1,399 on this drone. I bought it at Best Buy. I was able to use my Best Buy card, which is no interest for 12 months. And then I get like 7% or 5% back, something like that, as reward points. So I basically save on the tax. On top of buying the drone, there's going to be some other like hidden little costs that you're gonna come across, right? I also picked up the DJI Mavic 2 Fly More kit. It comes with 4 more lightweight propellers, 2 additional batteries, a car charger, and a backpack to carry the drone. This guy was $399. This plus the drone were right at $1,800. Okay. Over the course of the next couple days, I'm going to take the drone out. I'm going to get some shots. I'm going to play with it. And then I'm going to come back here and I'll give you guys my honest opinion about whether or not I feel like I made a good investment. Is the quality as good as it should be for the price point? Do I feel like it was worth it, or are we taking it back? Go ahead and skip forward if you want to see the end result and see what we did. All right. What's up, guys? Welcome back. All right, so I've had the drone for a little while now, like about a week or so, maybe a little bit less, about a week. I've had a chance to actually take the drone out in several different areas, try it out, play with it, play with the controls, get a feel for it. And I wanted to come back here and let you guys know my honest opinion on whether or not it was worth it to buy this thing. Okay, the first thing that I want to say is this is something that I did not know that I was going to love as much as I do. It is so fun to fly the drone around, take random videos, and play with the different features. This thing has a ton of different ways that you can use it. Okay, it's got like a cinema mode. You can set it to track mode, and this thing will follow you perfectly without any issues. This thing flies 45 miles an hour. I think we got it up to like 42 at one point, and it just flies, and it is so responsive. The video feed on your phone is insane. And it's got a ton of safety features built in so that you don't accidentally crash it into anything. It's got omnidirectional sensors so that you don't run into any walls or trees, lines, anything like that, and it'll stop it. It also warns you when your battery's getting low. It remembers where it took off and where it landed so that it can return home. If for some reason you happen to fly the drone too far away and your signal starts to break, then it will actually bring the drone back to where it took off, so that you don't have to worry about your drone getting lost. And it does that automatically. All those settings can be changed and everything. So how good is the footage. Let's talk about the quality of the product, okay? So sure, it flies fast, it's really responsive, it's got a really neat app that comes with it, but how good is the footage? Well, yesterday we went to Kings Island for the 4th of July. It's an amusement park / water park near us, and we went and hung out there to watch the fireworks show. And just look at these shots, like just look at the quality of the picture. It shoots in 4K 30 FPS. I can also do HD at 120, and it looks so good. The drone itself intimidated me a little bit when I first opened it, because I thought that it might be really difficult to fly or it was going to be really complicated, but it is so user friendly. So if you're thinking about picking up a drone just to take your YouTube content to the next level, or maybe you just want one so you can play with it, I might not recommend this specific drone, seeing as it is pretty expensive and has a high price point at $1,400. But overall, I'm really happy with my purchase here. I'm not going to be taking it back, and I can't wait to continue to just get better with it and keep practicing with it so that I can get some really awesome shots for future YouTube content. Overall, 10 out of 10. I'm really happy that I made this purchase. It was one of those things that I sort of fought with myself about doing. It's like, do I really want to spend that kind of money on this? Will I use it? Will I like it? What if I don't use it correctly? Or what if I don't know how to use it or can't figure it out? But none of those things seem to be an issue anymore, and I'm really happy with it. So I think that about wraps it up. Overall, 10 out of 10. Super happy with my purchase here. I won't be taking it back. I do plan on being a lot more consistent here on YouTube. The last year or two, I've been really inconsistent, and part of that was I wasn't really taking YouTube serious for my content creation, which has definitely been one of my biggest regrets with this whole journey, is that I haven't been consistent with YouTube. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to like and comment. Make sure that you guys subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and turn on notifications. I'm wearing some Lucky merch today in the video. I believe I was wearing it in the other one as well, but links to all the Lucky merch will be in the description down below. The merch is incredible quality, so make sure you guys go and check it out. My schedule has reverted back. I'm live on Twitch Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern. We do sub games on Saturdays starting at 11 a.m. Eastern. That's it, guys. So have a great day. Thanks for hanging out. Peace out.